Right, David.
Andy, how are you doing? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Good to see you again.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what I want to do is just chat to you about a few features and functions on this iPECS Anywhere that we're about to launch, because I think the folks who are going to be watching this, we keep telling them not to sell it as a mobile solution,
Yeah.
but I think it's down to us to help them understand why it's on a mobile but not a true mobile solution. So
There's the challenge, absolutely.
I thought we could sort of break this up into a number of smaller videos, and what I wanted to start with was one of the features. I'm just looking at some stuff in front of me here. We've got this ability to record SMS messages. Can you sort of talk us through what we mean by that and how's it done?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, SMS recording on mobile, as the name says, is the ability to have a record of all the SMSs sent inbound and outbound from your mobile device.
Okay.
If you're working in a regulated industry, whether that be banking sector or sales or legal industry or whatever that might be, SMS is often the best way to communicate to customers. People respond to it, but you have to keep a record of it.
Yeah.
And what we do with SMS Copy is very straightforward. As an SMS comes into the device or leaves the device, we take a snapshot of that SMS content, we post it to a server, and that's then kept for posterity.
Okay.
It's there for future reference.
So a nice overlay then to the fact that obviously on our cloud platform we have call recording, so it really plays into that compliance space that we can now start talking to the customers around, well, you need to record all your calls. What about SMS?
That's exactly it. The FCA say to people who work in the regulated industry that all methods of communication need to be recorded. So whether that be voice, whether that be SMS, with the functionality that now sits within the iPECS Anywhere product, you've got the ability to say to those customers, well, actually, you're now compliant. You can use your mobile device as you would do your desk phone, because you know that is going to be recorded, and if somebody needs it, it's there for reference.
So I guess, when you're looking at this in sort of the bigger picture as well, we're obviously saying to these folks, this is not just a mobile product, it's about extending iPECS Cloud out to your mobile remote lone workers. Having this ability to then overlay the SMS copy just makes that compliance story from an iPECS Cloud perspective even stronger, because I'm assuming, if you're one of our customers and you've sold iPECS Cloud, if that customer is then, you've sold them Vodafone or O2 or whatever the business mobile contract may be, you don't have that interconnectivity, right? You don't, if you've got call recording on the iPECS Cloud platform, there's no way of extending that to somebody who's running on the Vodafone network.
Absolutely.
But I'm assuming that's the same for the SMS. I don't know whether those guys have that kind of facility within those services, but
yeah, I mean, SMS recording, if it's going to be available on the mobile market, it's going to be a corporate-based solution.
Sure.
The solution that you get through the iPECS Anywhere product means that anybody working in that industry has access to that service. They don't have to be a big multinational paying thousands of pounds a month to their network provider to get access to these types of features and services.
Yeah.
Having the ability to have this through iPECS Anywhere means that it's open to anybody. So, if you are a small business, 2 or 3 employees, who's still regulated,
right up
guess
to the
what?
big,
You're covered.
yeah,
But if you're your corporate, you're absolutely covered as well.
And I think, from my point of view, having explained that, the important thing to then layer on the top of that is it's an intrinsic part of the service. We're not saying, oh, by the way, we do SMS copy and that'll be an extra X pounds per user per month. It's part of the service.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's built into their part of the service. You send an SMS, we will record that SMS. There's no charge for it, no cost for it. It's simply a used service that you can take advantage of and make sure that your business stay compliant.
And from a setup point of view, I'm assuming this is all quite straightforward in the back end for us to set up.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, 2 minutes work.
And what does it involve?
So within our control panel, at reseller level, you go into the endpoints menu. There's 2 options in there. You've got SMS recording. You've got messaging gateway. You click on SMS recording. You give us a server address. You put a URL into a field. You click on save. And all of those SMSs are now recorded.
So to summarise then, our business partner's customer gives them an SFTP address.
Absolutely.
They provide that to us as Pragma.
Yep.
We create it as a SMS copy server. All done.
Yeah, simple. It's simple provision of a destination
And
address.
APIs available around this as well. So I think one of the conversations that we've had outside of this video just this morning is there scope for us to be able to develop a companion app whereby using API feeds we'd be able to give that end user customer the ability to interrogate that SMS recorded data via an app.
Absolutely, yeah. Once that SMS data is at its destination, you know, what can be overlaid on the top of that really is unlimited. You know, if you want to put a sentiment analysis field in there, feed in there, and see what the content of the SMS is about. Is there repetitive language? Is there things which are working well, perhaps within the sales journey that you need your salespeople to focus on? You can do that. Equally, if you want to take your SMS and put them into glacial storage and just keep them there from now until the end of time, you can do that as well. But really, once that SMS content is posted and is at its destination, what can be done with that is really down to the customer and their imagination.
And I suppose, I think you alluded to it already, from a peace of mind point of view, you don't keep that data. Once you've copied it and sent it out of the back end, you as an organisation, you don't.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, we've got no interest in keeping that data. You know, as I say, you know, what you don't want to have is be the one responsible for managing third-party data. And from our perspective, we simply take that snapshot. It's you know, SMS comes in, SMS comes out. We take the snapshot, we send it on, we delete the snapshot. So, you know, very, very secure.
So, I guess, if you was to sort of give it the elevator pitch or the 5 silver bullets in terms of this particular function, you know, this is all about enhancing the compliance capabilities around iPECS Cloud in general, right? Absolutely. You know, and it's easy to set up. You know, there's no additional cost. Yeah. So actually, from our partner's point of view, as you've said, if you're selling into the small kind of independent financial advisor, right through to some of the, you know, the far bigger entities who would require compliance, we've got it covered.
Exactly, that's exactly it. You know, it is a service which, you know, anybody can take advantage of. You know, whether it's a regulated industry, whether it's a service-based industry, whether you're a one-man band, whether you've got 1,000 employees. Cool. The SMS Copy service is easy to deploy, and it gives you that peace of mind that whatever you want to use your SMS content for, whether it's referenceability for compliance, whether it's a learning experience for sales and customer service, you've got the ability, once you've got a copy of that content, to be able to do with it what you want.
Cool. Excellent. That's all I had on this one, so thanks for joining me.
No worries. No problem at all.
We'll come back with some more videos shortly.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.